Hey guys, Philosopher here, and today I've got gameplay for Deathlok and the early portion of the Bionic Avengers, the three characters that are in the game. I'm going to talk about the T4s and the ISO first, then we're going to go in and I'm going to show you some gameplay. So let's just get right into it. First of all, for Deathlok, I have him as a Raider. I think an argument could be made to have him as a Striker because his ISO attack, which we're not 100% sure of yet, okay, appears to be one of the best in the game. And when I say we don't know yet, if you actually look on msf.gg, it says we don't know what the ISO attack is yet, which is BS because Scopely doesn't tell us in the game what the ISO attack is, which they should do. All right, but if you look here on the basic, this is an awesome must-have T4 where if this character has full energy and he crits on any of his 4 attacks, he can generate up to 1 ability energy for 2 random Bionic Avenger allies that are not at full energy, which is basically it's a smart allocation energy. In other words, it's not going to go to the characters that are already full. It'll go to the characters that need it. And as we all know, the whole way this team works is when characters get energy, they get all sorts of other bonuses, and the team, heals and does all sorts of other cool stuff. So this is pretty awesome. And if he was a Striker, he could do this more often, assuming that the ISO attack is correct. But I have him as a Raider because I just don't think his crit chance is high enough, even with the base crit chance that you get from Iron Man's passive, which gives him another 25% crit in raids. I think it's still better to have him as a Raider. But that's my first impression, not necessarily my final. I'll before I do the video, I will definitely test it out significantly. But let's go through the T4s here for a moment. This is an absolute essential, in my opinion. 100% damage to the most injured enemy. That's out of turn damage. Basically, this character gets charges all the time. Whenever anybody on the team gets ability energy, he gets a charge. And then once he has 5 charges, he attacks the most injured enemy for 300% damage. These out of turns attacks, like they have with the Gambit or Kestrel or Black Bolt, super powerful mechanic because it essentially allows you to skip in line. This is a turn-based game. Turn meter super important, as we all know, in speed. Well, this basically says no matter whose turn it is, you get to go first and attack. This is very, very powerful. So you want to get more damage there, no doubt about it. It's probably his best ability. This is his turn 2 move. Generating ability energy to adjacent seems super important on this team. Pretty essential in my opinion. Here, apply offense up for 2 turns to the team instead of 1. I think this is probably a high-end nice to have. I probably should have waited on this because I'm actually quite low on T-Force now that I geared up Vision and Iron Man. And then this to me is an essential because this character, the whole team's going to have full energy often. I think you're going to be using the ults a lot on this team because of all the energy flying around and, getting the crits that are going to generate even more ability energy, for the characters that need them. Boy, that seems really powerful to me. So let's take a look at these other characters here. I brought Iron Man and Vision up to gear tier 14. I had him in purple gear forever, really, since I started playing the game. And let's talk through their T4s, and we'll decide. I have enough for 2. We'll decide which 2 to bring up. So getting extra crit chance for the team, wow, that's super essential, I would say. This is not. This is just in the nice to have category. Extra damage. He's a top 10 character in terms of damage, but still, it's just damage. Prolonging duration of all negative effects by 1 on all targets and of all enemies. That's very powerful. That's, I'd say, essential. And then this is not. This is just nice to have. And then for Vision, passive immunity for 2 turns to the whole team is huge. This is much better than you think it is. It basically means you don't have to worry about debuffs for the first 2 turns. And by that point, you may already have the enemy on the ropes and so on. So that's huge. Already have the enemy under control. Here, ability energy for all adjacent Bionic Avenger allies. Very good. Probably essential as well. This one, generating ability energy for Vision. I'd say that's nice to have. Maybe low-end essential or probably just high-end nice to have because it's 1 ability energy for 1 character as opposed to, let's say, adjacents, for 2 characters. And then this is just nice to have. So which two am I going to do here? I think for Iron Man, I think it's got to be, while I really like the prolonging the duration of negative effects, I think all the crit chance and so forth and damage is just a no-brainer. So we're going to do that one. And then for Vision, I think you can make I think this one is actually more clear. I think the passive immunity for 2 turns is huge. All right, so that's what I'm going to do here. And so what we're going to do now, we're going to go in first. We'll go into DD3 just to show off the animations. Oh, here's this epic campaign stuff. Interesting, huh? I see a pyramid. But we'll go into Dark Dimension 3 just to show off the animations and 1x speed and all that. And then we can go into raids. I should be at the right spot in raids. All right, we're done with this team here. All right, let's go to the Bionic Avengers, which are not all Avengers, which is very disappointing, by the way, to Scope. I'm going to say that right now. That doesn't even make sense. If you're a Bionic Avenger, how are you not also an Avenger? Just saying. Let's go to tech now and think about which characters might work well with them. I mean, obviously 2 choices are Kestrel and Doom. Shuri, though, to me is also an obvious choice. Let's do Kestrel and Shuri just to see how that works. All right, let's give it a try. This is just to see how Deathlok looks. Basically just to see the animations, and then we'll go right into raids. All right. Okay, she gets defense up in the team. Notice, I actually think Shuri is less essential here than you might think. Vision, one of the cool things Vision does is he puts defense up for 2 turns to all tech allies on spawn, which is huge. And really back in the day, I mean, this was one of the most powerful characters when I first started in the game, and that ability was really nice. So I actually think it makes Shuri less important. Although the ability energy is nice because obviously it generates benefits in raids. All right, let's do this here. Well, we already knew Kestrel was good. All right, let's check out this guy's animation, shall we? So he's already got some ability energy. Ability block. And we don't need that. Okay. Offense up for 2 turns and attack all enemies. All right, let's try this out in 1x. All right, that's pretty badass. All right. I got to say, he actually made pretty quick work of this team. All right, we'll do this here. Vision. All right, there we go. Magneto's gone. All right, there we go. There we go. We got Iron Man here. He'll do what used to look like a little tickler before the rework. It does decent damage now. Okay. They're going after Shuri. She's kind of the weak link here. Probably should have just brought in Doom. Okay. Okay, so now let's do the Deathlok thing here. And he's going to generate ability energy for the crew as well. All right. I do love the animation on the Gatling gun. Okay, that's awesome. That looks really, really badass. Okay. That's pretty cool. Whoa. Okay, you got some Raider crits there. Look at all those vulnerables. Okay, you can see here having some damage, incoming damage issues. We obviously, Vision and Iron Man are gear tier 14. Deathlok is only 4 red, 4 yellow right now. So, all right. All right. Well, let's just here. We'll just have fun here. Let's see how strong he is. Yeah, it's not bad. All right, let's I guess let's see if we can see his basic here. And then if we can see his basic, then yep. So let's check out the basic, and then we'll head to raids. Oh, very cool. I like the blaster. I like the Gatling gun. All right, let's quit out of here and go to raids. I think that's what people are most interested in, right? I think that's what people really want to see. Hopefully we're in the tech section. I was told that we were, so let's see if that's true. I don't even know what the heck this thing is. What is this? Oh, Crucible. They have that up there. Who knew? All right, they're trying to get you to go to the Crucible. All right, let's go here. I am in Strike Team 1. All right, looks like my team's already doing stuff here. Right, let's see. Oh, wow. All right, so I am... Oh, great. I'm in tech. Good times. Let's do it. Let's go through the tech section with our new team. Let's do it. All right, well, let's see. What do we want? Let's clear out of this. This was some, like, I think, ending of the boss here. All right, let's see what we got. This is tech. Oh, you need ISO 2 level 3? Yeah, we got the whole team in that. Yep. All right, let's... Yeah, we got these characters are a bit small, but we're going to have fun with them. Why not? All right, now I think we do Kestrel and we do Doom. Let's see how they do. I'm probably going to get rolled because we got 2 Gear Tier 14 characters. Well, let's see. All right. This is my first time in the node. I have no idea what I'm doing. So if you've already been doing this for a while, kudos to you. See, we got that immunity. I think that's awesome unless it gets flipped by what's his name. All right, let's do... okay, this is just offense up. All right, well, it doesn't matter. It's attack all enemies. All right, let's just do that. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, yeah. Vision got rolled. Already got rolled. Okay. Maybe not. Yeah, Vision made it. Vision made it. Reduced speed bar by 30%. I love that. Tags unavoidable. Oh, I don't have 3 or more allies yet. Okay, that's why. I was like, why isn't it unavoidable? But that's because we don't have 3 or more Bionic Avengers yet. All right. It's not so bad, even with my Gear Tier 14 characters and my 4 yellow, 4 red here. All right, so do we want to do ability block? Let's do ability block here on Nico. She's kind of tough. Oh, we don't like her. We don't like Spider-Woman. All right, here we are. All right. So we'll flip this defense up. Then we'll flip that defense up. And then we have something Wong going. His Wong wasn't big enough. All right, now let's just farm the cooldowns. Yep. That's pretty easy. Yeah, this team's going to do pretty well. I mean, we don't even have the full team. I got 2 characters at Gear Tier 14, 1 at Gear Tier 15, but he's got 4 stars. That's pretty good. All right, let's do the next one. We'll heal them up. This is kind of fun just to see how they look in the raids. Obviously, this is early on. We'll blow some cores. I ordinarily would not do that. And one of the nice things about, I usually do a mix and match thing with tech. I mean, my usual tech team is Vision, Doom, Kestrel, and then I have like Lady Deathstrike, T'Challa, and Shuri. That's usually my team. Okay, I'm a little angry at Zemo there. He cleared my defense ups and so on. Okay, I'm also angry at Silver Surfer. All right, let's go after Beast. He's very problematic. Oh, wow. Okay, he's not at full energy. Okay. Oh, wow, we almost killed Beast, but close but no cigar. Oh, okay. Okay. We'll just quit out of it. Let's see this. So that they're too small. I think you need to get like teal gear on them, and you need them to be huge. I mean, that's gear tier 14. We'll I don't think Shuri would have gotten it done there. Let's try a more normal team and see how it works. Let's just see that as a comparison. Like my usual tech team, maybe. And see how that compares. I mean, if they get rolled, then, that says something for the the team. Here's my usual team. We'll heal up Doom. Yeah, I really think Viv she's the only support for the team, so I just think you need Viv. Very tough without it. I mean, the fact that they even held their own on Node 1 at Gear Tier 14, and then Deathlok is 4 stars, I think that says something. And obviously no Viv, no Hulkbuster, so you're missing your tank, you're missing your support. That's pretty tough. So let's see here. So now we do this. Okay, he's full up, but then what we can do is I think we'll reduce the speed bar first. And then we'll nerf Surfer. All right. Just kill Surfer there. You can see how much the out of turn support that Shuri gives is important, but notice even this team's getting rolled. And so I think one thing I will just say here is, yeah, he needed those. The reason I did that is just he needed the death brews pretty badly. Whew. All right, we'll do this. I'm not sure that was the right move or not. You can see how helpful Shuri is, though, right? Out of turn healing's important. But, this team's a lot bigger, and they're having trouble with the nodes. So I think one thing that tells me is, don't be so I shouldn't have been so quick to think that, that was an issue with that team. I mean, I think it really has less to do with the team and more to do with just, in terms of them dying quickly. Obviously, their size is part of it, but I think you can see these are much bigger characters, and the Bionic Avengers were holding their own compared to, a 7 red star teal gear on Kestrel, for example, right? All right, let's quit out of this. Yeah, I think there's no question that you need Hulkbuster and Viv to make the team come online. But they did quite well. I mean, I think we've gotten a good sense of how the team works. Let's go back in. Was anyone alive? Oh, at least had Kestrel up. All right, let's get rid of this crew. All right, let's All right, we'll do this one last time. Ordinarily would not do this, but it's for there we go. It's for a video. Doom's about to ult, I think. He's got an ult coming up fairly soon, another turn or two. And that may end up saving us here. That's why it saved us, obviously, in turn 1. So that's why I'm keeping him here, but that may be a mistake. Okay. I think we'll do this because he applies. I know he'll get ability block on both, and those are two pretty good targets here. Ooh. Stay alive. See, he's 1 turn away now. I think we'll do this because he applies disrupt even when the enemy's got dodge. All right, I think we definitely want to do the attack all move here. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. As I predicted, this basically saves us. There we go. He flips that. Zemo's ability blocked. Let's once again try to flip this. There we go. We got it. Yeah, there we go. And now I think we should be able to farm cooldowns here with the remaining few characters that will be left. Wow, she's getting a lot of evade, eh? Yeah. I'm doing this even though this has got immunity here just to get a defense down up so we can get the out-of-turn attacks from Kestrel. We'll see if 3-on-5 can win it here. You can see how big having the... Wow. Poor Iron Man. It's crazy how much Kestrel and Doom still carry in this node. Or in this portion of the raid. Wow. All right, we're down to 2. It's pretty nice that in the end we still have, even with just 2 characters left, because of Doombots, we still made through it. We're actually getting a chance to work on our cooldowns even. Yeah, wow. Yeah, Shuri may have been helpful there. May have been better to have Shuri. All right, let's see here. I do think that was a good test of this team in raids. Okay, here's the tech boss. Oh, boy. I don't know if we're in any spot to even attempt this. We'll do it just for fun. I don't think I'm going to use this team, though. I think we'll use the original team, which is in bad shape. We've blown way more cores than I ever would at doing this video. Let's just have fun. This is a team that I occasionally could one-shot the lane in 2.3, but I'd often I would one-shot the first 2 nodes, heal up, and then on the boss node, I would get it past the Doom ultimate, and then we could finish it off either myself or with another team. All right, so we don't have Shuri's cooldown up. That's already a first sign of problems. Sure, he might not be the best choice here as a result. Okay. All right, so this is a waste. She's going to miss. All right, there we go. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Wow. Well, we'll do that. Next turn, we're going to have the alt up if we make it to the next turn. We also don't have the... Oh, we do have this up. So being able to steal ability energy from Doom is actually huge. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, I actually think what I'm going to do here is instead of using up the special, let's get the other team out here first. Oh, this is nice. Happy to do that to Dazzler. Thank you. All right, let's... Love that. I think let's try this. Whew. All right. Let's get rid of her. This should get rid of his buffs. Yep, I hate you, Ultron. Boy, do we need some sort of AoE right away, which we don't think we will have. Okay, so far so good. We're in trouble. Uh-oh. Let's quit. That was pretty good, though. We almost one-shot the note in the first try. Not bad. The reason people may wonder, why did I do that to Dazzler? I mean, the reason I went after Dazzler is just to get rid of her energy so she didn't do her big moves. I think here we should be able to just clean up. We'll just throw in some other stuff. You know, what do we have left? Okay, we've got Doom, and I think we should just be able to throw in our rest of whatever we got here and be fine. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Yeah. There you go. People in my chat are like, see, you should just go hard on Ultron. I've had to explain for many months now. Please do not build Ultron up. Just let him be. His use is helping new players get through DD1. That's his value right now. He looks really good in purple gear, maybe low end orange gear. All right. I'd like to thank Scopely for locking up in 90%. It really helps my videos achieve a new level of excitement. Whenever I think the video is getting boring, I know that we can always freeze, and that will, I think, lend a new measure of excitement to my videos. Thanks, Scopely. There we go. It crashed just in case there's any doubt. Now, if I put a support ticket in, they're either going to say I needed to take a video or a screenshot of that, or they're going to give me the 10 energy back with a warning not to be more careful next time. They do that whenever I click on one of their offers that don't have a confirmation box. If you ever bought like T3s by mistake and you send in a support ticket and the CM is like, don't ever do this again. Be more careful. It's like, yeah, how about you deliberately not design your game so you don't take my course without a confirmation box? Yeah, we're carefully monitoring you. Don't do that again. We know you're deliberately crashing out of the game to gain an advantage. All right, let's try this again. All right. Oh boy, that's an amazing deal right there. All right, let's get right to it. Let's finish this up. I lost 50 of my green energy. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, team. Let's just finish it up. The CM Archangel's in the chat claiming they don't do it anymore. In just 2 short weeks, he's managed to completely reform the customer service people. All right. We'll see. All right, here we go. Can we finish this off? All right. All right, yeah. So far, so good. Die, Ultron, die. I don't think he's got his revive. All right, I guess he wasn't at full health and they tracked it. All right. Let's do this. There we go. Stun and whatever. Ability block. My Kate kills their Kate. Okay. Do that. Why not? We did it. All right, we got two T4 materials for that. That was worth all those cores, right? We did it. All right. So let's get back to the point here. What do we like this team? What do we think of the Bionic Avenger team? Well, first of all, whether we like it or not, we have to build them. That's just how things work at Scopely right now. They tell you what to build for your account. Okay, you got to build them. They're the tech raid team, and even if they weren't very good, you still need to build them for the death event, most likely. So I think this is a team everyone's going to just build, and I am among them. I've already built up the team. I'll probably do more to build it up because let's face it, this is going to be our raid team for quite some time. And what do I think? I actually think they perform great. I have 2 characters at Gear Tier 14. I'm missing a bunch of T4s, certainly at least 2 or 3 essential T4s in Iron Man and Vision. And Deathlok is 4 stars. And they are competing with characters in Teal Gear, 7 Red Star, massive characters, and they were holding their own. I mean, obviously they died quickly because they had low star level and gear, but we're talking level 75 Gear Tier 14. And also, they don't have the full team. We don't have the Hulkbuster tanking. We don't have Viv Vision doing the support. I think this team's going to be really good when the full team is in the game. So I think, I don't know if this team's going to dominate outside of raids or anything like that, but I think within raids, this is going to be quite a team. And it really seems to me, as I mentioned when I first saw the kits, I really think this is a team that's going to do pretty well on auto, which is great for me because I love the sim feature. I wish it was a little easier, better to sim, but I definitely think this is a team that, should perform pretty well in a sim sort of situation. All right, guys, if you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel. If you have comments, questions, cheers, happy, sad, angry, mad, you can put it below or go to my Discord. That is linked below. You can also go to my Twitch stream. That is linked below too.